Good afternoon. Today I am going to show you how to create a better nose. This image is a page out of Jovel Reed. And as you can see, his nose is not perfect. So we're going to attempt to make it perfect. Hopefully you know PhotoShop. That program, you can create a lot of magic. So what I'm going to start off with is copying the photo. I have to select it, copy it, and then I'm going to delete it. I'm going to go over to Photoshop. And I am going to paste, Control V. It'll paste it right inside of the program. If you hit Control R, it'll bring out your ruler. And what I am going to attempt to do is find the mid part of his nose. And I believe that is the middle, right there. Well, actually, looks like I got two lines there. Let me take one away. Is that the middle? It looks about the middle. Okay, next what I'm going to do is pull out the lasso tool. As you can see, the selection is on the background. It needs to be on the nose or the picture that you're going to copy from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a line down the middle. Then I'm going to go over to the left. This is the better half of the nose. I'll go up a little bit. Then, that's not, well, I guess that's okay. I'll hit Control C, Control V. And that is what I have. I'm going to take that. I'm going to make a copy of it in case I make a mistake. I'll have a backup copy. From here, I'm going to go over to Edit. And then I will go down to Transform and then Flip Horizontal. Now I have that nose flipped in the opposite direction. I'm going to turn back on my picture. I'm going to take that nose, hit Control T, and start moving it over. And the guideline is the center point. And that is how it looks now. As you can see, we got some cleaning up to do. So now what I'll do is I'm going to make a copy of this again because it's right where it needs it to be. And I will close the extra copy. I'm going to take my eraser tool and start cleaning up some of this extra. Now I'm going to take, look like it could be moved over a little bit, look like that nostril. We'll move it over. And now I'm going to take this blur tool, start going around the edges to try and blend it right in. This program is wonderful. It is the top program. If you are a graphic artist, get it, you will not regret it. Anyway, this is the 300% angle. And that's how he looks with his new other half of the nose. Look like it can still use some blending around there. But this is before, and that is after. Before, after. There are a lot of things you can do with this program. This is just one of the many wonderful things you can do with it. Blow it right in so you can make it look natural. But take that little highlight off of that part of the nose by taking the eyedropper, touch around the color, and get my little paintbrush, and I'm just going to do a little dabbing. And that is how you create a perfect nose, or at least a matching nose, the nostrils. Next, you want to hit File, Export. You can quickly export it out as a JPEG if that's what it is defaulted to, or you can go to Export As and choose option of either a PNG or a GIF. I'm going to stick with JPEG, just showing you how there are other options. JPEG. And I'm going to hit Export. And I'm going to hit page 49. Save. Yes, I want to replace it. I'm going to come back over here where I took it from. This is Word, where I create most of my books. I'm going to hit Insert, Picture, this device, and then I will select page 49. Then I will right-click, wrap text, and hit behind text, and then I will select it again and hit Send to Back. From there, I can start playing around with making it bigger and changing it where I want it to be in the document. That is how you change a nose inside of Photoshop. I'm going to show you another before and after. Where's that page at? Okay, that is not it. Here it is. Okay, this is the before. I'm going to show you again how to insert it inside of Word. You go to Insert, Picture, this device, and then you pick out the picture. You want to right-click, wrap text, and then hit behind text. Select it again, hit Send to Back, and then you can start moving it around. To place it where you so desire inside of the document. Anyway, you see a big difference. This is before, this is after. All created in Photoshop, or actually repaired in Photoshop. These pictures were actually created by AI, and as you can see, all the pictures aren't always perfect. They do a pretty good job, and I can't draw for nothing. So it's very helpful, but sometimes I have to go in and do some repairing. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Have a great afternoon, and I hope this lesson has been helpful. Thank you. The name of the book that this is inside of is called Jovel Read by Wybanya Houston. You can buy it at Shane Publications or on Amazon. Have a blessed day.